YouTube. Start video transition. All right. Hmm. Video. Am I going live? I'm going live. Let me take a look and see if I'm going live. Go draws. Am I live right now? I'm alive. Oh, what the hell? I'm streaming. Oh, look, it's me. Okay, hold on here. I'm live right now. Live. Oh, what the hell? I'm streaming. Oh, look, it's me. Okay, hold on here. I'm very new to this, so yeah. 12 years ago, this is Jack Skelly pouring. He said, "Oh Jesus, that's not true. That's not true. It's mean." Okay, hold on there. Copy. Um, I'm very new to this, so good. 12 years ago, this is Jack Skelly pouring. He said, "Oh Jesus, that's not true. That's not true." Paste. It's mean. Promo. I'm gonna put it in socks thing too. Uh, okay. Close. Management moderation can support your channel in anyways. Close. Paste. Promo. Okay. Oh, how you doing? How's everybody doing? As you can see, I don't have anything on screen right now, but I'm still getting used to this whole streaming thing. I was gonna have a whole standby thing. I was gonna have music playing, but you know that sometimes that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen, man. All right, what are we? We got please stand by. The thing is, here's the line. Oh, we've got. Oh, we'll transition. We'll transition here. Look at that. Here we see. You see. Oh, this is some good stuff. I'm gonna just actually wait a minute. Hold on. I can bide some time. I'm gonna put please stand by. Oh, what the hell? Where's the? Oh, stand by for Titanfall. I'm gonna transition to this. This is my big standby. I don't know why it's not moving here. Stand by. What is this? What is this? Cancel. I'm going to put the media file that the media file was supposed to loop and restart and apply alpha linear auto limited full. Why isn't it playing there for you? Oh, there it is. There it goes playing. There you go. Look at that. It's like a little lava lamp there. So please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. And then here I am. Here, there I go before the grace of God. Do I sound okay? Do I sound? Can you like hear me? I think I had the stream on before. Is everything good? Is everything all right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Tell me who's DMing you on Discord. I will tell them to stop mess. Oh no, I'm gonna put the yeah. Let me just go in there and let me disable the pings. I've always got the pings going on. You know, it's always I hate that on Discord. You've got to disable the pings automatically every time. It never remembers. It never voice and video. Voice and video. Okay, let me take a look. No, not voice. Text and images. Oh boy, text and images. Notifications. You've got to put those messages, get those nasty messages off. I don't know who's messaging me with all their nasty thoughts and opinions. Okay, everybody, how you doing? Sparky Firefly, there's Laughing Helm. Oh, the gang's all here, all the gang. I'm going to continue to drop the stream link into all of the other places. This fucking disaster. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. So today we're doing something very different. Um, we're going to be playing a certain game. You'll have to forgive me. I'm kind of new to this. I don't know why this graphic is up on screen. I'm going to have to get rid of that. That has nothing to do with what we're actually playing. Today we're playing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We are playing. We're playing Dig Dug. That's right. Yeah. Playing Dig Dug. It's an old game, but a good game. Uh, I have fond memories of playing it on the PlayStation 1 for the Namco arcade. But you may have played it on a different device because this is one of those games where it's on those Namco compilation uh, video games, and those were made for absolutely every single console, every single device. You can play it on your phone, your computer, your fucking toaster. You can play it anywhere. They even made a joystick, right? Where there were games within the joystick, and Dig Dug was one of those games with the joystick. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some goofs and gaffs, some laughs. It's a plant related game, so that's why I enjoy playing it. As you can see, there's the flower and there's the soil, right? If it doesn't have plants and soil, then I don't really give a shit about it. Maybe next time we'll play Plants vs Zombies, unless that means I have to pay for Plants vs Zombies. In which case, we won't be playing it. We won't be playing it. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can't see it on the screen there. What's this here? Oh, let me take a look at that. Can you guys see the Dig Dug? Can you see it? Oh, you can see it. All right, there we go. I've got it's a bit of a bang up setup here, bang up job. Pray for me. Oh, now I'm looking at. You can see the fucking YouTube video that I'm looking at as well. Look at that. It's a double. All right, now let's quit horsing around and play ourselves some Dig Dug. It's a wonderful game. It's a delightful game. I think we're gonna have fun. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun playing this wonderful game for the arcade. Already we've got our first kill. We've killed the dragon. The dragon's name is Frygar because he breathes fire and he fries you. Now, as you notice in this game, when you kill all the enemies, the last enemy tries to make a getaway, but we're not taking any prisoners. We're not taking any prisoners today. No, we're not. It's a simple game, but it's a fun game. Some of the most fun games are simple. See, you can crush things with a rock. You can crush small creatures with a rock. What's more fun than that? A little bit of cruelty, a little bit of abuse. I don't know what these things did to be killed by the titular Dig Dug here, but they must have pissed him off something awful. And here we have another one trying to get away. He's trying to get away from us. Oh, well, it's our first life lost. But don't worry, I don't think you're going to see that again. You're not going to see that happening again anytime soon. Oh boy. Oh, delightful. Okay. Level 3. Lucky number level 3. Okay, here we go. Alright. I don't have the chat up looking with me, so I'm going to have to look at the... Alright. Again, I'm going to have to... Oh! We've got to get that guy over here. God damn. Alright, let's see what the chat has to say for a minute. A little quick peek at the chat. Spaz's seed and feed formerly chucks. It's a kill or be killed world. Same as you milk a pine cone. I don't know what that means. I think the dude in the game actually is Wreck-It Ralph. Either him or the goggles enemy. I don't think that's Ralph. Oh, I've got a $1 super. Oh, look at that. We've got super chats here. I'm going to have to read those super chats in a minute. You got this. I believe in you. P.S. Helm said hi. Well, thank you very much, Milk Slayer. It's a very nice name. I never get to tell you enough that that's a very fun name, Milk Slayer. I'm lucky I get names like that, and I don't get the ones that trick me into saying racial slurs. That's good. But Bodacious with $2. How do you milk an onion? Well, I don't know. I don't really know how you would do that. But I'll have to figure that out because I am the onion man. I think you just have to squeeze it very hard until juice comes out. V Vermilius with $1. There's nothing there, but that's just $1. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yo, congrats on first stream. Thank you. But also, huge missed opportunity to not go for epic points with squishing the enemies with the rocks. No, that's right. That's one of the best things you could do in this game is you can squish small animals with a rock. Okay, let me see. Let me play this again. I've got it paused. I can't pause it. You can't miss a second of this action. Let's go. Oh yeah. What the fuck was that? What that was a different sound. I've never heard this sound before. I've been playing this game in preparation for the stream, which I've been playing a little too much. I probably should have been prepping for the stream by figuring out how to stream. Because as you could tell, I did not have a standby screen. I didn't have music queued up. I didn't have anything queued up. I was late for the date that I had set up myself, the time period. I was very late. But that's all right. You don't need any of those fancy things to have a good stream. You just need to fly by the seat of your pants, as my grandfather told me. Oh no, they're ganging up on us. They're ganging up on me, but they're not going to get me because I'm a dig dug expert. It's a delightful game. I fucking hate this game. I suck at it. Never mind, it's a delightful game. I love it. All right. No, they're ganging up on us. They're all coming together. This is why. This is when you need to use your pump. Not just. Oh, we've got fried. We've been fried by the frying. It's a horrible thing. I was going to use that rock. I wasted the rock again. Horrible. Jeez. I wish there was a way I could look at the chat while also playing the game. And I'm sure there absolutely is a way to do that. I just don't know how to do it yet. So you're saying all sorts of interesting things, and I don't have a nice, wonderful screen in front of me to look at all the things you're saying. But I'm just too engrossed in this gameplay here. Oh no, we've been killed again. But that's okay, we have one more life. Like I said, there are many different versions of this game. There's some for the Nintendo, the NES, and it looks a little different. There's one for the Atari, and it looks very different. This one though, this version of the game, I think everybody knows. Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! We have to start over, but that's okay. That's okay. With games like this, oh, we've got a high score here. I was always so excited as a kid when I saw this screen because it meant I did such a good job, and the game was rewarding me. Let's put our initials in. Whenever I did shit like this, I always just put AAA because I didn't know what I was doing. But now I do, and we're gonna put G. We're gonna put G. D. Where's the D? Why? No, GDA. Oh, I fucked that up. I should have just put ASS for ass. All right, let me take a look at the Streamlabs stream here. Oh, we're getting super. We got another super chat for Shanik02 for $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Shanik02. Are you wearing? You are wearing pants? Well, that's the magic of streaming. You don't know that. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Goodly, practicing Dig Dug before the stream is like a Minecraft YouTuber doing some off-camera mining. That's pretty much. Yeah. No, I could have been actually figuring out how to stream properly, but I didn't do that. Instead, I tricked myself into thinking, oh, playing video games, it's a productive thing. This is when you need an epic rock moment. Let me look at the chat here. Relative, you really think Goodly is rolling deep like that with two monitor money? Oh, that's yeah. A second. I mean, that's what a second monitor is for. I literally have to. You could. I think you're seeing a blank screen right now. Oh, is that what you're seeing? A blank screen? Oh, that's terrible. That's awful. Let me put this in. Oh, here it is. Here it is back again. I hate it whenever I look at the screen. It says click to make the keyboard work. So I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any of this. I wonder if I can tamper with that. Show additional settings. Done. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that exactly. I'm dying, as you can hear. I'm dying as I'm looking, but that's all right. All right. Let me take a look at this here. Perhaps you know what I'm going to try and do. Hold that tone. I'm going to take this and I'm going to. What are the settings for this? I'm going to take this. Oh God, no! This isn't going to work because I can. I'm going to try and do. Oh no, no! I can hear myself with that. No, I don't want to do that. Let me take a look here. Refresh. I'm wondering if there's a way that I can minimize this and put this over the. No, I'm not going to be able to do. Well, actually, oh, this is going to be wonderful. This will be a wonderful thing if I can get it to work properly. If I can get this shit to work, I'm gonna think, can I move this? Can I minimize the screen? Yes, I can minimize it, and then I'll maximize it, and then I'll. Oh, where is it? Why can I move this wonderful screen over? Ugh, this is craziness. This is craziness. Did you participate timestamp? What in the world? Okay. This is the thing is I minimize this, and then it minimizes the chat as well. Oh, here we go. Now I can move it over. I can move this over, and I can, I think, show that. I don't know why the chat is so squeezed over like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, you stupid little thing. I moved it over too far. Ah, yes. Spaz with $2. What did Chuck sell? I don't know. I don't know what he sold. It was a corn bike. No, it was Chuck's Huck and Shuck, and he sold corn by the side of the road. That's what he sold. I'm gonna have to miss all these wonderful comments if I want to keep playing this wonderful game. And believe me, it is a wonderful game. I found so many games on this website. I'm using retro games, arcadegames.com, and I don't know if this is exactly legal, but fuck a major corporation. Fuck a big major corporation. Namco, they've already made enough blood money with their sales of this game. How long has it been? What is this, a game from the 80s? What is this, a game from the 70s? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is piracy is not theft if games are not property. Oh. Back to level 2. Back to good old level 2 here. Oh. There will be no fucking prisoners. I will kill until I am satiated, until my bloodlust is satiated. Oh, yes. That's right. Who's your fucking father? It's me. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll finish a few levels, and then I'll look at the chat, and then I'll finish a few more levels, look at the chat, then I'll go to bed. I'll have a big milk, and I'll go to bed. If you can hear my foot tapping nervously, I apologize for that. I don't know how to remove that from the stream. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see if we can make it all the way to level 10. Do you guys think I can get to level 10? I believe in myself. But does everybody else believe in me? That's the important thing. No, it's not believing in yourself. It's making sure everybody else believes that you can do it. Oh no. Oh, this is a. Oh, they gang up. They're ganging up with me. They're dogpiling on me. That's sick. It's a sick practice to do that to somebody. Just gang up on them like that. All I'm trying to do is kill them all. Oh, that's a you may have heard. I don't know if you can hear any sound, but there was a little cue to indicate that the little monsters are going to get faster. I used to not know what that sound meant. I just thought it was a sound. It means the monsters are going to chase you even faster. It's a sound that I don't like because before I started streaming, before I started streaming myself play this game, I did something that, oh, well, there I go, killing myself. Oh, I'm killing myself. I'm killing myself in Dig Dug. Now the feds won't suggest a. Now the feds won't suspect a thing. One of the things that I tried to do beforehand was actually I used to do this when I got bored. Uh, I thought to myself one day, I said, you can kind of tell every time I walk, I remove a layer of dirt from the screen, and I said, is it possible for me to remove every block of dirt from the screen? And I did that a few times. I'm actually gonna, if I lose, the next time I lose, I'm gonna try and do that. You guys want to see that? You guys want to see me remove every block of dirt from the Dig Dug arcade game screen? I think you do. I think you want. Oh God, I don't think I'm doing too hot. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Oh God. Oh no. Goodness. Okay. Now you're coming up for air. No, you don't. All right. Let's look at the chat here. Let's look at the wonderful chat. Womp womp. Did you just say womp womp? Pikmin stream Pikmin stream I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why I would stream something like that on a channel like this. I mean, geez. Is this being played on official Namco hardware? No, no, Depp. I'm afraid it's not. I'm a filthy pirate. I'm a filthy air pirate, as they would call me. And I don't respect copyright laws, and I will not be sued. If you copyright strike me, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to kill you. Don't the enemies have more easy? Wait a minute. Ease of access to catch you? Yes, Sparky, they do have ease of access because they just turn into angry eyeballs and they come flying at you. I don't understand why. Overlord stream. Overlord of what? I'm already an overlord. I'm the overlord of the Onion Punch Discord. I've made all the wrong decisions. I'm the overlord of degenerates on a Discord uh, community. And they all come to me with their problems. They say, "Goodly draws, goodly draws. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with ourselves?" And I'll say, "Well, you just come to me, and I'll fix all your problems." Oh no, this isn't fair. This is a hard game. This is a very hard game. Old school, some might say. Some of you might be more new school. Um, some people they like Xbox. Me, I'm more Atari. Let's see if we can't kill this lizard with a rock. When I was a little boy, I crushed a lizard with a rock as well. Um, but that wasn't very cheery an experience as this game. I had to apologize to a lot of people. Oh no. Oh. Oh, well, I just let him out. What in the world was that? Did I get a new life? Did I gain a new life or something? What? All right, let me see here. Goodly. Oh no. Oof. 10 whole people showed. Can you believe it? 10 whole people. That's more people that I've ever heard of. I couldn't even name a number higher than 10. What, 9, 8? Oh. All right, what I'm gonna do? Oh, I can put my. Oh, I made another high score. I got another high score. I'm going to put a S. S. Okay, it's nice. It's a nice thing. It's an accomplishment. I've achieved something. What I'm actually gonna do now is I feel like I keep saying ums. I'm very self-conscious of my ums and ahs and ums and likes because if I was going to be a professional, if I was going to be a professional voiceover artist, an entertainer, I would not want to be going all the time like I am now. I would want to be going between word to word. I would be going from word to word with grace and ease, and I wouldn't need buffering like that. I forgot what I was going to do. Actually, I was actually going to try and well, there I go again. On this next screen, I'm going to try and remove every block of dirt from this level. That's going to be my new goal. Fuck playing the game as it is proper. That's not fun. That's no fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's not. It's kind of everybody does that. Everybody does that stuff. But the real OGs, the real professionals, they find enjoyment in removing dirt. We're gonna play a pacifist run here. I don't need to kill these dragons, these dinosaurs. I've already killed everyone else. I've killed all their friends. Why do I need to? Why do I need to bother these guys? And clearly, they're very angry at me. They want me dead. They have vengeance in their hearts. But the Buddha once said that to hold anger in your heart is like holding on to a hot burning coal with the purpose of throwing it at your enemy. And the Buddha, he was a smart guy, you know? Almost as smart as that Gandhi guy, except without the stuff that Gandhi did. We don't need to get into what Gandhi did. It's going so far, so good. Look at all that dirt. All right. Now the real strategy is to you don't want to kill the monsters because if you kill them, you kill one of them, the last one's going to go up into going to try and retreat. But we want to keep these there so that we can still continue to remove all the dirt from this level. So you need to you don't have to destroy the how do I put this into words? It's kind of hard to restrain yourself when you're pumping those monsters. You pump once, twice, and then the third time I think kills them. So as you can see, oh no, yep, you can see one, two, three. Oh, you pump three times. Never mind. You pump the fourth time, they'll die. One, two, three, and that'll stun them. And you can walk in front of them if you want to. You can walk past them. I'm a dig dug expert. I've been playing this game for years. I played this game in the trenches. of the song. Oh no. Oh no. As you can see, the more dirt you remove, the more room the monsters have to come and ambush you, and it becomes a much harder game because of that. Because they're moving, they're almost moving in 3 dimensions. You know, it's a two-dimensional game, but they have so much more room. You see that? This is what I'm talking about. This is what makes it so hard. But this is what makes it much more fun. It's much more fun than a traditional playthrough of Dig Dug, which there have been many, many, many. I'm sure if you go on, live on YouTube and Twitch right now, there are many people playing this game and having the time of their lives, having a blast. But, you know, us, we need to do something different. We need to do something a little bit different to stand out from the crowd, to stand out from the rest of them. You know, not every Twitch streamer, not every YouTube streamer has the good graces of entertaining 10 whole people. And that's something, you know, you need to do something special for that. You need to be appreciative. Because I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate everyone here. I do. I'm not being sarcastic or facetious when I say that. I do. I appreciate everybody who came out here. Um, watch me perform this nonsense. But we're getting pretty close. We're getting close to removing all that dirt. It's hard. It's harder than it looks, to be honest, because all these monsters, they're coming at you. If that guy, oh, see, that's why it's hard too. Sometimes you accidentally kill the monsters. Now you need to start over. See this? Oh, I would rather face death than suffer humiliation. So let's go. We're gonna start over. I'm gonna take a quick look at the chat here. Venom Snake. We've got Venom Snake here, the wonderful Venom Snake. We've got Gnogler. I don't know what he's about. We are. Why? When are you playing Meat and Fuck Kingdom? Well, I'm afraid I'm not going to be doing that. I'm afraid I will never be doing that. Let me see. Let me see if I missed any wonderful conversation here. Okay, we go. A good way of talking without saying or is talking in front of a mirror. Well, thank you very much, Shanik 2.0. I'll have to try that. Venom Snake, TBH. Yeah, I wonder what that's in response to. But there's no time. There's no time to wonder because we're back to more Dig Dug. We're back to more gameplay. I don't know if there's a delay. I'm sorry if there's a delay. Um, but if there is, I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. All right, slow and steady. The trick is to get rid of as many monsters as possible without. But you need to leave two. So usually I go to the Frygars first because they breathe fire. They're the harder enemy types. The Pukas, these are called Pukas, the little meatballs with goggles. Pukas, they don't breathe fire, so they're easier to deal with. And now the rocks, you know, because of this challenge we're doing, the rocks are actually a detriment. You know, because if they fall, the Pukas are going to be tailing us like crazy now because we're just idling. The more you idle, the more they hone in on you. And if you drop one by accident because there's only two left, then the second one is going to book it to the end of the screen, and then our efforts will be all for naught. Oh, here comes that little jingle. That means they're going much faster now. And I'm going to need to implement my pump in slowing them down. This game has kind of been ruined. I remember when I was a little kid, it was such an innocent, fun game. But now, because I'm an internet dweller, the idea of pumping up a monster, it used to be innocent. Now it's not so innocent anymore. Thanks to websites like DeviantArt and E261, whatever that horrible furry site is, Fur Affinity. We can't have nice things. I remember playing, if any of you are familiar with the wonderful Bowser's Inside Story, that Mario RPG, where Bowser eats everyone. Um, I didn't know about vor back then. I didn't know about any of those horrible fetishes back then. And it was a fun game, but now everybody, I tell them about that game, and they're like, oh, that's the vor game. And I tell people about this game, And well, they don't think, oh, that's the pump game because most people are well adjusted. But me, I look at this and I think this is this isn't innocent fun anymore. This is just smut right now. Some horrible furry is getting their jollies off to me pumping up these monsters. And I'm getting my jollies too, but I'm getting them in a fun, family friendly kind of way because this is a fun game for children. People ruin everything. They really do. Here we go. Oh no, he's gonna. They're catching up to us. They're catching up. I don't know why I'm saying that as if you're going on a journey with me through this game. Look out, everyone! It's the puka. I'm like a. Oh, that's okay. We still have 2 lives left. It's like you're on the jungle cruise with me. You're on the jungle cruise through the Dig Dug. Uh, I don't even know what this location would be called. The Dig Dug, the soil, the Dig Dug soil. Welcome to the Dig Dug soil adventure. Everyone, take your seats. Uh oh, here comes a puka, everybody. You better look out. Oh no. Oh, I almost did too many pumps, and then that poor creature would die. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Death-defying stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I'm on the edge of my seat. I think maybe next stream I said it would be Plants versus Zombies. Go with the the plant theme, the soil theme. Maybe I might just play Pong. Maybe I'll break the mold and be the Pong streamer. I'll stream Pong day in and day out. No, I can't be thinking about that. I can't be thinking about the future. I've got to think about the present, the here and now. I'm here with you all, you wonderful people. There we go. And I've got to focus on the task at hand because this is a. I'm surprised. I think I'm getting better at this game because this is actually we're making a lot of progress here. I'm making a lot of progress. You're doing nothing. You're sitting there and watching me. Thank you very much for doing that. Oh God, he's going to catch up to me. Oh no, he won't because I've lobotomized him. There we go. You're about to witness a dig dug screen with no dirt on it. That's like one of the ninth wonders of the world. They talk about the 8 wonders, the 7. How many wonders are there of the world? If anyone in chat can answer that, how many wonders of the world are there? Are there 8? Well, if there are 8 now, there are 9, and if there are 7, we're up to 8. Oh God, you see this is it's becoming a much harder playing field to play in because these pukas they can just corner me at any second. They've got all this room. I've got all the room too, and it's out. Well, thank goodness I had that extra life. I wonder, are you gonna see me succeed in my insane mission, or am I gonna fail with one block left, with one uh, block of dirt left? That's happened before. It's happened before to me on certain playthroughs because I've done this many times before. My parents will come in worried. They'll say, "Son, you've been on Dig Dug for days now. When are you gonna come out and have dinner? When are you gonna take a shower?" And I say, "Not now, not now. I'm doing important work. I'm doing research on this game. Oh, well, my research is all for nothing. It's all for naught. There were 7, but there are now numerous contenders. Well, exactly, and I'm one of them. Hmm. Hmm. F. Yes, unfortunately, I've died, but that's okay. We're gonna try that wonderful challenge again, and you guys are gonna witness something magical. A dig dug, uh, a dig dug screen that's all black, an all black screen. I played this game on a bunch of consoles. I played it on the one of those sticks with all the games in them. I played it on the Game Boy. I played it on the PlayStation. Uh, oh, there I go saying again. What am I? What am I at the dentist? What am I getting my tonsils looked at? Say No, we do not say on the stream. That's unprofessional. We never say We say full sentences without stopping, without pausing, without any kind of word buffering. What do you call that when you? Oh fuck! I just did it again. I did What do you call that when you say like What's horrible is the word fuck has also become another word buffer for me. You know, profanity. That's something else. I'll say fucking, 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 fucking instead of having a coherent thought. Okay, here we go. Oh god, tensions are high. Tensions are very high. I love the design of these characters. I love the little pukas. You know, they're so fun. I'm not even sure what they are really. Are they? Because they have goggles. They've got a little pipe on their ass. They've got a what do you call that? An exhaust pipe, or is that a wind-up key? We don't know. There have been 3D interpretations of these things, but as far as we know, what's canon, what's not? Do these creatures live underground? And if they live underground, then why do they have goggles? As if to protect their faces from something. If this is their natural home, their natural habitat. You know, Dig Dug doesn't really have a story. Um, it's a lot like Pac-Man in that regard. You just thrust into a maze, you're thrust into the dirt, and they just tell you go. But what's going on here? Why is this exterminator? Why is this person with a pump going after these little critters? I'd like to think he's some sort of exterminator. This is some sort of extermination job. He's an 8-bit Dale Gribble, and he's got a pocket full of pocket sands for these uh, tests. Mm. My tongue is feeling like a horseshoe rasp. Let me tell you, I'm talking so fast and so. Let me just take a sip of water. Actually, let me take a look. That's a nice sip. Did you guys hear that ASMR? Oh, I was too distracted by that ice cold beverage. No, I need complete focus. This is a delightful game. I get chills every time I play it. Goose pimples, goose bumps. There's a Zen state. I don't know why. I'm not pronouncing my T's when I speak. Now, why is that? Why in the world would that be? You need your T's for people to understand you. You need to state your T's when you're talking. But there is a certain Zen state that you get when you're playing games like this. They're so simple and so easy, and your controller is like a third appendage. It's an extension of your hand. It's like fishing, you know. You go fishing, but fishing is something that boomers do. Boomers who hate their wives. Those are the only people that go fishing. This is the new fishing. Oh no. Oh, this is horrible. At this rate, you guys are never going to see a fully black Dig Dug screen. Let me take a look and see what the chat's saying here. We've got Nick Gamer says hi. Well, hello, Nick. Let me take a look. You were right there, man. Nothing gold can last. That's very true. Spazador knows a thing or two about the futility of life. The not the futility, the fleeting nature of life. I shouldn't say futility. Godly, what's the first letter of the alphabet? A. Oh shit. Oh, he was trying to. You were trying to throw me off. That's Bod- uh, depression. Sometimes you're a funny guy. You're a funny dude, but there's a point where trolling can. Oh, you threw me off, man. There's a point where trolling. I love a good troll. I love a good. You know. Shit. I just said. I love a good troll. But there's a point where trolling goes too far and it becomes malicious. It becomes cyberbully. You're a cyberbully, depression, and that's not okay. I don't support that kind of thing on this stream, this wholesome, family-friendly stream, where I say fuck and shit and talk about sucking dicks, various things like that. But I won't abide that kind of debonair, devil may care attitude where you're just inconveniencing people. That's wrong. It's wrong to do. A joke is when two people are laughing, and let me tell you, I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing against you. Oh no. Oh, I don't even know why I bothered it. Oh, I've already lost a life. I don't think it's likely that I'm gonna succeed this time around, but maybe I'll try again. The thing is, I usually go for the Frygars first because I'm like, oh well, they can spit fire. They're long range attackers, but maybe them spitting the fire, they stop moving when they do that. Maybe that's to my advantage in this particular challenge that I'm setting for myself. I didn't think of that. Oh, now they're going to be moving very fast. I've got 6 Discord notifications, but I can't read them because I'm so busy playing Dick Dug. Oh, look at that! You see that they do it like. I think that changes too. I think when the music starts getting faster, they do that. They breathe fire for a longer period. That definitely is to our advantage. Oh no! Oh goodness! I'm sorry if you heard me snort. That's very unprofessional, but I just had to do that. Oh no! Oh, ambush! I was ambushed, beaten once again, beaten by the reptilians, the reptoids. Goodness gracious! They're hot on my tail. You've got to get every. I hate how whenever you walk through an area, you have to walk through it twice, vertically and horizontally, because there's that little there's that little sliver of dirt that's left behind. So you've got to be efficient when you're doing this sort of thing. When you're doing this, the dig dug no dirt challenge. That's what I'm going to be calling this. I don't know if anyone else has done this. I haven't looked up other people. If they have, this is going to be oh, we're going to have to start over again. Goodness gracious, what's the chat saying? Goodly any dig dug facts. Well, I've been giving you dig dug facts, laughing helm. You gotta pay attention. You got to go back to the rest of the stream if you want some Dig Dug facts. Um, what's a good Dig Dug fact? In Pac-Man World, the game for the PlayStation 1, one of the Puka characters, the Puka enemy, shows up as Pac-Man's friend. Because in that game, there's a bunch of Pac-Man's friends and relatives. They're going to a party, and then they're kidnapped by the ghosts. And a Puka shows up at one point, and he's considered one of Pac-Man's friends in that game. I think Puka and Frygar, they also show up in the wonderful game Pac-Man World Rally. It's a Mario Kart clone with Pac-Man, and it's also got the Prince from Katamari. It's I don't know if it's that different. Well, what is this? What is this happening here? We've got four different screens at once. That's horrible. That's horrifying. I can't give you any dig dug facts now. Look at that. I'm terrified by what's happening. I've got to fix that. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. We're all back to normal. Now, as I was saying, Pac-Man World Rally. It's a Mario Kart clone. Shit, I just said, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I'll never learn. Pac-Man World Rally, it's not that different from Mario Kart. It's not better, but it's not worse. But if you enjoy the Pac-Man property, it's worth a shot. All of the Pac-Man characters, all of the iconic Pac-Man characters are there. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Pac Jr., Professor Pac-Man. He's my favorite, the Pac-Man Professor. It's just Pac-Man with a mustache and a grad cap. But grad caps, they're very stylish. They're a stylish thing. I don't know why sometimes you show a professor character and they've got a grad cap on. But the only reason that you wear a grad cap is because you're graduating. And this is an old man. Are these professor characters, did they graduate? I would assume they graduated a long time ago. They have their masters. They're oh, this is handicapped our run, guys. This is severely handicapped our run, but I think I can salvage it. Oh no, I'm not supposed to be killing anything. I forgot. I'm sorry, my bloodlust took over. This is such a fun game. It's such a wonderful game to play for hours and hours and hours. You know. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Call of Duty came out. The latest Call of Duty, more like Call of Booty. Grand Theft Auto 6, more like Grand Theft Auto shit. I don't need any of those games. You know what I need? I need a snack and a glass of orange juice and a copy of Dig Dug. A copy of Namco Arcade. And it has to be a Namco Arcade collection where they have the wonderful game Dig Dug in it. And then I'm happy as a clam. I'm happy as a gay clam. We're neck and neck here. We're getting to the finish line almost. I love playing Dig Dug. I love spending hours playing Dig Dug and listening to a true crime channel where they discuss horrific crimes, horrific things being done to innocent people, and just playing a wholesome game of Dig Dug. I'm digging and digging and digging, and then I hear things like, the victim's head was found boiled. Oh, God. I was getting too excited about the true crime facts that I forgot that I wasn't supposed to kill anything. Oh, well, there's no use. There's no use trying. Uh, fuck, I said I. See, though, this level is going to be harder because there's more creatures following us. Oh look that! Oh look, it's Among Us. I just had a wonderful idea. I just had a wonderful, awful idea. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. Let's take a look at the chat here. Cool bug facts. One day you will be tested. Do not be caught lacking. Oh, that's true. Red bamboo. That's new, fella. Interesting. Do you collect limestone as well? No, I'm afraid I don't play Minecraft. I don't play that kind of game. Why not play bass fishing games? You know, I might have to look into that. Why not play the fishing game on Ocarina of Time? I've never played Ocarina of Time, unfortunately. You know, maybe one day I will. There are so many games and so many shows that I think, oh, one day I'll play them. I'll get around to playing them, and then I just don't. You know. And now I'm an old man of 48 years, of 38 years, oh, 28 years. I'm selling myself short with that. Oh God, God will not let me make an Among Us character on this. I don't know if I sound like I'm far away. My microphone is just to the side. Oh, this is horrible. This is going so horrible. Did I sound like I was far away? Because my microphone was 3 feet away from me on one of the many plates surrounding my desk. The empty plates that I will not take down. All right, here we go. Here we go. See, I was trying to make an Among Us character because that would be funny. And I would go, hey guys, look, it's Among Us. But this game is just too fast paced for me. Oh no! Oh, I'm getting worse and worse at this game. I don't know I've lost my mojo. I'm like Austin Powers. I've lost my Dig Dug mojo. Oh no, baby. Oh no. There's no use even trying. I might as well I'll kill myself in Minecraft. In Dig Dug. The next time you say kill yourself in Minecraft, change that to kill yourself in Dig Dug. All right, let's line this up properly. Bastard. I hate it when the tiny little creatures I try to kill with rocks run away from the rock before I can bash their little brains in. Oh, oh. I've been killed by a pair of googly eyes. I hate myself. You see, you can walk right over them when they're all inflated like that. When they're a deviantart inflation fetished to death. It really is sick and horrible that any innocent thing, any innocent property you can think of has been destroyed by the internet, by internet fetish artists. Oh no, they're going to get faster. They're going to get much faster. That's when I need to pump up. Oh, I pumped too many times. I pumped one too many times, and I didn't dump fast enough. Oh, they left. All right. Time to end it all. Oh, and I took somebody with me. You know, my mother, she used to tell me crying, she would say, if you're going to do something like that, you don't need to take anybody with you. I don't know how that subject, I don't know how we got onto that subject. You know, nice meatloaf, Mom. Oh, you're welcome, son. By the way, if you want to kill yourself, you don't need to take anybody. Well, anyway, oh, well, time to start over. Time to see what the chat's saying. I don't think you know. Let's see here. Pack the Man, Bamboo. You should try The Wolf Among Us. Oh, I don't know about that. I think I've heard of that. They managed to make Bloody Mary even lame or something. Who's Bloody Mary? Oh, the character that comes when you turn the lights off and I think I've heard of The Wolf Among Us. That's where it's the big bad wolf and all of the fairy tale villains. They move to the real world uh, for a chance at a better life or something like that. It seems interesting. It's one of those point and clicks. One of them point and clicks. I would like L.A. Noire. I don't know. I don't know if I would. I am Andrew Dobson, and Dig Dug is the greatest of all time. Well, relative, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about you. You were Mr. Andrew Dob. I did manage. I think if you look at that, if you look at the screen, I did manage to make it Among Us for a little bit. When is it time for a draw stream? Well, well, Helm, I don't know if it's going to be time for a draw stream in a long time. I have so much Dig Dug to play. Back to Andrew Dobson. It's so funny because Andrew Dobson was a lolcow that was pretty much all milked up. He was all dried up, and nobody talked about him. But then that wonderful Magic Mush character of the Magic Mush YouTube channel, he did the video recapping Andrew Dobson's shenanigans and everything that happened. And now suddenly, Andrew Dobson memes that the Andrew Dobson meme stock is through the roof. Everybody's talking about him again. He single-handedly revived a lolcow. I hope that guy knows how powerful and influential he is, because he doesn't need to take any guff from anyone. He can do whatever he wants. It's very harrowing as an internet denizen, as an internet dweller, to see something that you lived through covered as if it's a historical event, as if it's like now back in the old days, back in the ancient times of 2014 and 2016, Mr. Andrew Dobson would frequent a site called DeviantArt, where he would argue with people who didn't believe in his political views, and so on and so forth. There were entire DeviantArt channels dedicated to trolling Andrew Dobson. I followed a few too. They did other things. They did Christian. I'm thinking of a very specific one. It was something to do with tentacles. They're like a pinup artist. They're an NSFW artist. Um, I forget the name. They had like this character where there was a green character and he had a single eye, and they would pal around with this guy, General Gruntchovsky. He has his own YouTube channel. He's an interesting guy too. That guy specifically used to be into trolling bronies, but now he's kind of calmed down. I don't think he's about trolling anyone specifically anymore. He's just got this fat Muppet character, um, who is like a fat communist. I love that guy. I love how creative that guy is. He's a bit corny. He's very corny with his humor and his songs, but there's a lot of creativity on the General Grunt YouTube channel. And I can't think of the other artist. I wish I could find the other. I'm not going to go looking for it though, because my hands are full of wonder and joy from playing this game and this wonderful challenge that I've imposed on myself. But later on, I will look that up and I will tell you. These creatures are fast, but I am faster. These video game creatures. These Pokemon creatures. Oh no, they're gonna ambush. He's gonna come up. I knew he was gonna come up from below me like Jaws. I'm about to shit my pants in excitement. Oh goodness. Oh god. Oh, they almost got me. I don't know what I'm worrying about for, but I because I have 2 lives left. I think we're about to see it. I think we're about to see the fruition of my goals. We're about to see an entirely blank Dig Dug screen. Get ready to screen cap it. Get ready to screen cap. Get ready to screen share. Screen save. This is one for the world records. This is one for the record books. Oh, wondrous joy and jubilation. Oh. Oh! Well, that's alright because we still have 2 big, beautiful lives to use. I'm sorry if anyone is saying anything really interesting or funny in the chat or donating donating money or anything like that. I can't see it because I'm so focused. Oh no, there's 2 of them. They're lined up now. One, two, three. One, two, three. That'll buy me some time. I'm going to win. I'm determined. You see, what I'm afraid is going to happen here is that there's going to be like one little block of dirt left, and I'm going to die, and there's just going to be 1 or 2 specks of dirt. It's going to drive me crazy. It's happened before because I've practiced this. You see, look at this. Look at this. You don't see this in the average dig dug stream that you see thousands of times over. You don't see maneuvers like this. You don't see movement like this. And now the sharks are out for blood in the water because it's just the open ocean right now. Look at this. I don't know where to go. I'm afraid. They're trying these days. Look at this. They're go they got me. They ambushed me. This is craziness. This is chaos. But much like my idol Jordan Peterson, I'm going to go into the chaos and I'm going to conquer it and tame it and bring order to this chaotic world with its paganism and its atheism and its people who read Nietzsche. They should all die and go to hell. They're going straight to hell. Look at this. It's crazy. This now I'm afraid. Now I'm very afraid because there are 3 square. There are 3 pixels left, and this I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Oh, it's look at that. It's not even 1 pixel. It's half a sliver of dirt. I'm going to. I've done it. I've done it. Look at this. Oh, take a picture right now. Take a screen cap quick before these things kill me. Oh, look at that. This is that I could just end the stream right here. I could die happy. Oh, and I did. All right. How do you like them apples? How do you like that? Let's take a look at the chat here. Let's take a look at the chat. It's Kuko Chad. It's the delightful, the wonderful Kuko Chad. Yes, King's Quest as well as Spin. What is this here? Goodly is easy to listen to on the ears. Thank you very much, Kuko Chad. I know a lot of people have been very encouraging in this community and the sort of tide pool of communities we have that I'm not necessarily associated with all of them. I've got my own community, but people have been very geez, now I'm veering, but that's okay. People have been very encouraging when it comes to me, doing my YouTube. Everybody says I have a good voice. and maybe I could get into radio or something. I could look into something more. But right now, I'm happy to just do stuff like this, fun stuff like this. Let me see here. Oh, look, you can see my monitor here. I hope there isn't too much of a delay. I think there might be. If there is, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, bro. Let's just see. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time is a fun Looney Tunes game. I don't think I've seen that. Please don't die. I've never seen someone clear a whole Dig Dug screen. Well, that's what you're gonna see here on the Goodly Draws YouTube channel. Whenever Goodly Draws is streaming, you better ask yourself what kind of craziness am I gonna see? What am I gonna see? This is the kind of thing. This is why I get up in the morning. All right, now enough of that nonsense. Enough of that non-kosher playing of Dig Dug. It's time to play Dig Dug proper and see if we can get to 10. Oh, look at that. This is. I'm gonna have to find more things to talk about. Well, I'm not. This is off to a bad start. For some reason, in the Game Boy port of this game, whenever you lose, you can go back to the what is it? Like in the Game Boy port, you lose and it sets you back to the restart screen. But whenever you hit restart, it just sends you back to the last level you lost in, and that makes it a much easier game. But I don't know why they did that. You can't do that in the arcade game. Can you do? Is that how it works when you insert another coin? Is that what it is? There's also a wonderful version of Dig Dug that I used to play called Dig Dug Arrangement, and wouldn't you believe it? It's updated sprites, updated game, not really updated gameplay, but it's Dig Dug. But there are a lot more things added to it. There are new levels, new areas, new enemies, and it's a much more it's I think it's what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's fun to play. It's definitely like you only need to play it once or twice, whereas with Dig Dug you play it over and over again. But there's so many just new things to see. It almost feels like how there's the Mario Brothers and then there's the Super Mario Brothers, or there's Mario Bros and there's no there's Super Mario Brothers, and then there's Super Mario Brothers 2 or 3 or 4. That kind of. Well, there's no Mario. There's Mario World. You know what I mean? It's like a bigger and better version of the game, and they have a version of Pac-Man as well called Pac-Man Arrangement, and that's sort of the same thing. Each level has a different theme. The ghosts. For some reason, the ghost there's a fifth ghost in that game, and he's an orange ghost with glasses, and he'll jump onto the other ghosts. And when he does that, they'll gain superpowers. There's one, the red ghost can dash across the screen like a bull. The orange ghost, he vomits up pellets, so that you have to eat those. They'll waste your time. Um, the pink ghost is like a bunny. He jumps, or she jumps. It's a fun game. It was for the PS2. It was a PS2 collection. I don't know if you've played that. I hate how the PS2 is like an old console now. It's practically like what the N64. Not even what the N64. It's what the fucking Atari used to be when I was little. Fathers are bringing that out, or wheeling that out in front of their kids. You're like, this is what old school gaming is like, little kitty. This is what Dad used to play, and they're showing them Kingdom Hearts and Katamari Damacy. One day I will not wake up and be horrified by the passage of time. I will enjoy where I am in life. And right now I'm not there yet, but I think that I'll get there. I'd like to hope that I'll get there. I've had friends, I had a certain friend tell me they recounted their life experiences, and they said, and then they were very young, and they said, if I died tomorrow, I think I would be content with that. I would die happy, and I envy that. I envy that person. But that's not exactly a very cheery topic, a very happy topic. Let's get on to something a little bit more friendly and happy. Nobody likes a downer. Nobody likes a downer. Oh no. It is really fucked up that you get to just kill these retreating enemies. It feels wrong. It feels malicious. The whole thing is kind of malicious. I don't know. Is this the where these creatures live? Is this their home? I'd like to see a game theory where Matt Pat asks the question: Is the Dig Dug character a sociopath because he's killing all these cuddly creatures? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Let's take a look at the chat again. Badger Comet. That's new. That's a new person. Peter Griffin is in Fortnite. That's true. That's very true, Badger Comet. He is. Very good. Very good. People has been very encouraging for you to come out as a man. Did people think I was? The funny thing, depression. There were people who thought I was a woman. I don't know why. Apparently, I have a very feminine way of typing. If you're just on certain websites and you are reading me type, I've got a feminine quality. I don't know what it is. If you look at me, I'm certainly not a big, strong man, but I am certainly a big man. A big. I don't know if the word burly is correct. I think the word fat. But I've got a physique that I think will make it very easy for me to get muscles if I ever get off my fat ass and start exercising. Can you draw loss in dog dug? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm going to stoop to that level. We don't talk about Rally. That's the thing about Rally X. You know what? Because I've played a lot of these games, Kuko. I've played a lot of these Namco compilation games. And you want to know how you can tell when I'm really, 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 really bored. Is if at any point I'm ever playing pole position. If I'm playing pole position, that's when you know things have gone wrong in my life. Because who cares? Who gives a shit about riding a car up and down an alleyway? Undertale Genocide Group. Very good. Very good. $2 from Kuko Chat. Thank you very much, Kuko. I owe you a handy after this. I guess I'll be the fist to get the ball rolling. The first. Oh no, Kuko. Other people have given me money. Can you believe it? I've been reading them out as I go along. I know that's the courtesies. You read out every super chat. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have gotten anything from this. Somebody gave me $20. That shit is insane. I do appreciate. I'm not fucking with you guys when I say I appreciate that. I know it's hard to tell when I'm going in and out of these wacky characters. I just downed a big bottle of juice. There, gotta stay hydrated. I want another Matt Pat theory where he theorizes what mental illness do other YouTubers have, like he did with the angry video game. That one was actually, see, this is the thing. That was before Matt Pat got really obnoxious and started making Five Nights at Freddy's videos every other week, every other second. That was kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my screen there. That's infinite. Look at infinite goodlies. This is a visual representation of my own vanity. All right. I'm currently at level 109 on the battle pass, and I have 4 claimed victory crowns. Very good, Badger Comet. The screen is getting gradually farther away. Yes, that's right, it is. Time to go back on. I think there's definitely a delay, but that's okay. It's very strange looking at 2 screens at once, looking at 3 screens at once. Back to killing these dastardly creatures. These ghastly creatures. And now we have one running away. It's as if he's fleeing a crime scene. We go in and we massacre these creatures in their homes. And then they flee. They run away and they flee. And we say, not so fast. Not so fast. It's all right. That one had fentanyl in the system. I love Dig Dug. I love just the visual of the underground, all the characters running around underground. It looks like ants. It's like the inside of an ant hill or an ant farm. I think I had an ant farm once. The thing is, we waited so long for the ants to be shipped to us. Either the ants were asleep and we thought they were all dead, or they were dead. So we had to throw away all those ants. I think what happened was that like when you get an ant farm, the ants come to you in like a tube, and the ants weren't moving, so we were like, oh, I guess they're all fucking dead. So we threw them out. I think they might have been like gassed or something, so that they were. Oh, goodness, goodness me. Yeah, so we might have just thrown away some perfectly good ants out of ignorance. I don't know why in the world I got an anthill. I love bugs. I love insects. But my mom can't stand bugs. She'll say things like the bugs were made by Satan. They come up from hell. And I say, no, no, mother. Bugs are a part of the ecosystem. They're a part of the food chain. You know, if there is any kind of a god, clearly he made everything, and he made bugs as well as other animals. And she says, nope, they're from hell. And I say, why do you think that? And she says, because I don't like them. It's a very sick thing to think that things you don't like are from hell. If you're a Twitter user, if you use the website Twitter, you're of hell. You were made by Satan, and I don't like you. But if you use Reddit, you're God's soldier, and you are valid, and you are the light, and you are the way. And if you use Discord, well, I'm not going to say you were made by God, but I don't know what you were made. You were made by. You're not good enough to be made by Satan. You're made by one of the lesser demons. Oh no! This Fry guy heard me blaspheming all over the place, and he had to blast hellfire at me. We're getting pretty close, but we're getting pretty far in this wonderful playthrough. This is the each time you may have noticed this, but each time I win a level, there's another flower that grows. And when I get to level 11 after level 10, there's a big red flower that indicates 10 flowers. And I wonder what happens after you get to 100. Is there a bigger flower? I forget whether or not this happened to me. I don't think it did. But I think if you get to like 100, it's like a yellow flower or something that grows, and it's bigger than the red flower. But that could just be me talking out of my ass. That could be me remembering things wrong. Or I could be like every other asshole and say, oh, that could have been a Mandela effect. That could have been the Mandela effect of me not remembering something correctly. And then somebody else going, that kind of sounds, I remember that too. Oh, well, this Puka caught me blaspheming against the Mandela effect. I'm going to have to start over, see what people are saying. Goodly the kind of goon that goes, don't talk to the boss like that. I really am. I really am. Don't talk to the boss like that. Zitter. Goonly draws. What is it? Joey T. Raccoon. Oh, hello, Joey T. Raccoon. The wonderful Joey T. Raccoon. Everyone. $5.99. That's amazing. €5. Five. Let me just. I hate how I linger too long on the chat and the screen multiplies. I don't know why that happens. $5.99. Will we get Pikmin stream? Mr. Cornelius draws. One day we will. One day we will. But I need to probably get a capture card for that. I don't have a capture card right now. I'm illegally streaming on this illegal site, retrogames.com. Now, there's nothing, of course, there's nothing wrong with piracy on this channel. I fully support that. I'm not even fucking with you. I think There's nothing wrong with it. But some people, they'll talk about piracy. One person will say, "Oh, I pirated this, I pirated that," and another guy will be like, "Oh, do you think you should be admitting to that?" Well, what's going to happen? There's no way to enforce that. So, like, if you're the one who's running the pirate sites, then yeah, your ass is grass. But if you're using a pirate site, has anyone ever got arrested, or has there ever been any kind of repercussion for somebody using a site using like the Pirates Bay and all that? I don't think there is. And believe me, I'm not one of those people who believes that you should just go into a thrift shop or go into any kind of store and just start shoplifting, because then the employees are going to get in trouble if you do that. I don't believe in just stealing anything you want. Uh, but with games, game companies are trying to tell you that just because you bought the game doesn't mean you own the game. And if it's not property, then I'm not stealing. Because it's not property. I own nothing. And you know what? I like it. This person is stuck in place. This character, what am I saying? That's not a person. That's a dinosaur. It's not a person. It doesn't have rights. I like the smiley face. I like how it turns into an angry smiley face. When I was a kid, I always loved drawing characters with angry faces, where it's like the half moon eyes. I love drawing the half moon eyes. I still do. I draw a lot of sinister characters. Maybe later I'll do in another stream. I'll have a Dig Dug draw pile stream where I'll draw some wonderful Dig Dug characters with malicious faces. Oh, my pump wasn't long enough. Ding 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 ding. Oh, look at that! Riveting. Time to go get that pickle. Or is it some sort of asparagus or a green bean? I think it looks like a pickle. Oh, delightful. Oh, look at that. Oh, we've got 3 lives. I've been doing so good. I was so good the game rewarded me with another life. We're going to need that for later on. I don't know when I'm going to stop streaming. I think I told myself 2 hours, but we might go 3. The sky's the limit. Balls to the wall. I'm going to sit here and talk and talk and talk, and you're going to enjoy my company. Oh, I spoke too soon. My extra life I got for being extra good. My extra good boy point was taken away. I screamed at mommy too loud to make me my delicious tendies. I threw a fit. I pitched and whined. I spent too much time online. And now I'm going to die. Alright, here we go. Oh no, he's got an express route. He's got an express. Oh. It sucks when you're killing things and one of them gets away and gets to live. The only upside is that they're going to live a life of fear and trauma because of what you did to them. Don't you love it? Don't you love the humor when you're playing when there's an innocent property and a person goes, what if innocent children's property was actually effed up and fudged up, and there were horrible things happening in it. I love humor like that. Actually, no, I do like jokes like that, to be honest. Sometimes they're very funny. I used to watch Dorkly.com. I used to watch College Humor. It's funny because I still think in my boomer brain that those are contemporary things that people still watch. But no, they were more. Oh, I was distracted thinking about all the wonderful Dorkly shorts I used to watch. Oh, another high score. Let me see. Dick. DIC. It's Dick. I wish there was a K, but instead it's Deke. The wonderful Deke Entertainment, the makers of such things as the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, or some of you may know Deke as the people responsible for Sonic Underground. It's a reference, a topical reference here. Let me see. What are you all saying? What are all you people saying to me? Exactly. If it's not property, it's not theft. Yeah. Goodly doing the dog dug flow. Dig dug. The tendies must be obtained at any cost. That's right. Morty, I turned myself into a dig dug pickle, Morty. That's sick. That's disgusting. You know, it's humor like that that gets people killed. You must be from Reddit. I'm not from Reddit. I'm from Discord. So I'm even worse than you. Oh, this is great. I love the hesitation there. He hesitated to breathe his fire breath, and then he breathed his last breath. Is breathed the correct taxonomy? The correct I don't even know if taxonomy is that the correct pronunciation. Taxonomy is a anatomy, but it's biology. You ever just say big words and not know what they actually mean, but they sound correct and they make you sound smart, so you say them anyway? Not me. I would never do that. I know what every word means. I'm the inspiration for the hit PBS show Word Girl. Except I'm not a girl and I don't own a monkey. I wish I did. They changed that later on. The creative liberties and all that. Let's see if I can crush this creature. How many killing creatures with a rock joke can I make in this playthrough, in this stream? I got him before he got me. A narrow victory. By the seat of my pants and the skin of my teeth. Oh, goodness. I lost a life so early on. You know, sometimes when you lose lives in video games, you think, well, this isn't even worth it. I've lost so many lives, earlier on. I mean, later on, I can't recover from this later because I know that the rest of the game is so hard. I'm gonna take that pickle because I think every time I get that pickle, I get a new life. Oh yes, wonderful. Let me see if taxonomy is the study of how life forms are related to each other. It's so over. Oh no, it's never over. Oh, okay. Well, now it's over because I took the time to read. Again, I'm sorry if I'm sniffling and sneezing and snorting. Um, I'm not going to stop, but I am sorry. Oh, I was so close. You see the farther into this game you go, the ground starts changing color. I don't know if that means anything. This is one of those games where you can play two-player, but you ever play one of those games where technically it's a two-player game, but player two is just you hand the controller over to another person, so you can play two-player completely by yourself theoretically. Theoretically, I don't know why I hesitated at theoretically. That's not a big word. I know what that means. Oh, delightful. Oh, this is a good. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. You know, these Frygar characters kind of look like the titular character, Reptar. I don't know if he is the titular character. Actually, he's not a titular character. I always used to think the word titular. Titular means the character on the title, but I just thought titular meant like they were crazy. There's that wacky, crazy character that's full of energy. So I would just say that sometimes, the titular character. But this guy does look a lot like Reptar. You know, he's a green dinosaur. I mean, I guess that's all you need is you need to be green and a dinosaur. He doesn't have wings. Reptar doesn't have any kind of wings. This character does. And you know what's funny is this character has wings, but we never see him fly. So are they even used for anything, or are they like the human appendix? Are they completely useless? Is this the dodo? Are we killing this universe's equivalent of the dodo? Is that why? Is that what we're doing? We're killing all the inferior species so that evolution can take its course. I don't know if that's quite how evolution works. I think that's more a genocide, is what I'm describing, and I don't condone that. I don't like that. What I do like is killing small meatball shaped enemies with goggles. If you're short and squat and round, and you're wearing goggles, you're wearing safety goggles because you don't want to hurt yourself in chemistry class. You better watch out. You better watch out because I'm going to come and slay you where you stand. All right. Okay. I hate this game. You know, I don't even like Dig Dug. Dig Dug is Dig Dug is sick game. I would rather be playing Custer's Revenge. You know, something like that. Something more wholesome than whatever this is. Oh, hell, the Wings of Redemption reference that on this is not a lolcow stream. This is not a lolcow channel. We know nothing about lolcows. All right. Well, look here, hell. Listen. I can't do this anymore. I just want to fucking stream. Dig Dug. It would be really funny if Wings of Redemption, like everything about his story, his rise and fall was the same. But instead of playing competitive Call of Duty, he was just playing Dig Dug. Everything about him was the same. Everything that happened was the same. But it was just Dig Dug was the game. That everybody was so, everything was centered around that. Maybe I'll. Oh, I think I did that already. Okay, let's. Wah wah. I guess that's a wah for Wario. Oh no, it's two. Oh no, I don't want to do two. The thing is, once you choose two player, you can't back out of it. So now I'm gonna have to play the same level twice. What do you think, Chet? Can I beat myself in Dig Dug? I think I can. Oh, there he goes, right in the pocket, right in the pocket. Home run, chipper. I wonder if anyone's ever taken a bicycle pump and like inflated a creature and popped it, inflated some sort of small animal, some sort of mouse. I hope they didn't. I hope that didn't happen. That would be deranged. I'm gonna have to look that up later. But yeah, I hope I don't get any results. I hope I don't find any results for that. Oh, God knows my sins. God knows, and He's punishing me through Dig Dug. Oh God. I really hope these jokes don't backfire and people take me at face value. It's probably gonna happen actually. Apparently, I have a very deadpan voice where people don't know whether I'm joking or not. I've got 8 notifications and I can't go over to the screen and check them because the recording is directly tied to my screen. This is like hell. This is like hell for a terminally online person. You can't check your Discord notifications. Oh my goodness. This is like taking a heroin junkie and depriving them of heroin. It's cruel and unusual. That's okay. I don't need that. I'm just going to pause and I'm going to check the chat. Oh, what are people saying? Goodly beating himself on stream. That's right. I'm doing a great job too. Oh no. Oh, I wish I didn't know that, Velocity. Goodly, do you think I'm deadpan voiced because people tell me I have one? I don't know if you have deadpan. I think sometimes I can tell when you're being a bit goofy. I wouldn't necessarily. I think you're as deadpan as I am, which I don't know. Goofly the pickle, the pickle. Why are they saying the pickle? I'm not Travis Pickle. I know I've said this before. I know a lot of you have heard this take. I haven't seen Taxi Driver, but I think it's very funny that it's such a serious film, and people take it so seriously, and yet the character's full name is Travis Bickle. It's such a goofy name. Bickle is like a clown's name, and then you look at the guy, and he's just got this weird man bun. This I don't even know what his hairstyle is, and his name is Travis Bickle. It's so funny. No, oh, here's another pickle. Oh, oh, good. Thank goodness. I thought that fire was going to go right through the screen and right at me. There's a lot of Frygars just clumped together. That's not good. You never want a Frygar clump to be coming at you. But now I do want a Frygar to be coming at me because I'm going to kill him before he has the chance to flee to his family and get home and tell somebody about this massacre. Oh, now there's a lot of Frygars. The more dangerous of the two enemies, in my opinion. In my opinion. Oh, here I go. Oh, yes. Simply delightful. Oh, yeah. Oh, I couldn't get that eggplant. I couldn't get that eggplant emoji. No longer will I be receiving that big black dick that I so wanted. Oh, right into my trap. Ding ding ding. It's pretty quirky and fun that the music only happens when you're moving. It almost makes the whole thing feel like a silent era cartoon, like an old silly symphony. Oh goodness. Oh god. I was fucking around for too long. I was being too entertaining. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. That's the way the old man pours. I'm running out of old man sayings to say, and now I'm just kind of starting to make up some new sayings that don't even exist. make some catchphrases for myself, brand myself. My new phrase is that's the way the old man snores. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't paying attention. But oh, game over. Oh, but I've got another high score. I love to hear that wonderful jingle. Do 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 do. Let's take a look at the big chat. What is this here? Funniest stuff I've ever seen. That's right. Hmm. Goodly is Captain N, the Namcot master. Oh, Kuko Chat. I wonder if you remember that series that it was making fun of that cartoon. It was called Captain S, and the whole premise of that series is that instead of it being a world where Nintendo games come from, it's instead a world of Sega games. So instead, he has to fight the zombies from Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and actually, that's the only thing I remember about that series. I also remember at one point that character collaborated with the angry video game nerd, which is funny because he didn't swear in that one, even though that's what he only swore at the very end and they censored it, and then they kicked him out. They kicked him out of the series because he did that. I don't know. Is Captain S supposed to be a family friendly series? This is a very old series, by the way. This is if you're a youngin, you probably won't know what I'm talking about until the Magic Mush video comes out on Captain S. Again, Magic Mush, if he's watching this, which he's not, you're a very powerful being. You've got a powerful aura about you. And I want you to know that you can influence the internet for better. You can bring it back to the glory days. Actually, maybe we don't want it to completely go back to the glory days. People were pretty mean back then. But it's the give and take of the internet where people are very mean, but then sometimes people are also very funny. And sometimes it's easier to be around mean people because there's no expectation to be nice. You can never say the wrong thing because odds are there's somebody else in your midst who's saying something 10 times worse, and actually you're the nice one in that group. But that kind of thinking could backfire horribly. That's how you get into groups where people are doxing each other and dogpiling on each other. It's not fun. And then you tell yourself it's not happening. It's happening. You tell yourself, oh no, 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 that would, that's fine. But that's something I should be telling a therapist, and not you wonderful people. I wonder if I can destroy. I'm gonna. Oh no! I thought I could. Oh no! I can't get either. I was trying to get the pickle, and I was greedy. I was greedy. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. The Bible said that. You know what the Bible says? A flip of the bird is worth a burning bush. I can say that. I can say that blasphemy because I don't think Spazador is here right now, so he won't get mad at me for taking the good book's name in vain. I encourage everyone to read the Bible, but you got to remember to take that stuff with a grain of salt because there are some very good stories to inspire, but some people they take it too far. Um, but I don't think anybody here is doing that. I think there are a lot of responsible people here in chat tonight, a lot of responsible worshippers. You know, everybody has their own religion. Some people they worship God. Me, I worship T.J. Kirk, the amazing atheist. Um, the old version of him, though, not whatever he's doing now. The old version from 2012. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so, pal. Let me pause the screen and take a look at the chat once again. Oh, look at all these wonderful comments here. These wonderful messages. With the live chat, also Goodly, will you be saving the stream with the live? I don't know how to do that, to be honest. I hope it auto saves. I'd like to. I'd like to archive it, you know, get some people looking at it, getting some eyes on it. Don't be a Bible thumper. No, I'm the opposite of a Bible thumper. What's the opposite of a Bible thumper? Where you're like an atheist, but you're like an asshole about it? But I guess that's kind of an oxymoron. Um, I keep saying I keep saying and on and doing things like that. I hope that did that just fucking it's fine. If I'm showing my full screen, if any of you are seeing a piece of I can't talk right now. If the computer shows my real name, if the desktop shows my real name, I have faith that none of you will remember it, will put it to memory, will show it to anybody. If I fuck up and I show my name on stream, I know that you guys have my back and you won't show anybody. Oh, bullshit. I gotta make it to the 10th level. I gotta make it to the 10th level of Dig Dug. And then I can call it quits. I think we're gonna go until 10 o'clock. We're gonna go till 10. Or 9:30 at least. Oh, fuck me. This is horseshit. Oh, I've got another high score. Oh, let me see. Enter. Oh, cock. Cock. Oh, look at that. All right. Who's talking to me now? I'm just the fifth place. I've got fifth place in Battle Royale, so I'm back. Well, very good for you, Badger Comet. We've got Rainbow Rave. Oh, nice to see you. Stream Goodly. Hope you are well. Thank you, Rainbow Rave. I'm very well. I hope you're well as well. I hope all is well in Wellington Wells. That's not a fun. That's not a funny joke. I need to get better jokes. I'm doing very good tonight. I don't know when I'm going to stream again. I don't know if I'm ever going to get a schedule. Hopefully next time I'll be a bit more professional about the whole thing. You know, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I'm flying by the semen in my pants right now. Oh, look at that, wonderful. I'm gonna figure out how to get everything nice and smooth and good. Oh, fuck me. What a wonderful Dig Dug. Wonderful Dig Dug. Wonderful Dig Dug. What a big bug. Oh, Flakely. Oh, so I'm running out of fucking. This is the cardinal sin of streaming or let's playing. Is you run out of things to talk to and then you just start like going you know, you start singing. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody wants to listen to a guy hum along to a tune. It's not professional. It's not something that anybody would want to listen to. Maybe there's ASMR channels. I don't know. If you have that sickness, if you have that sickness in you, but I don't support that. I don't support things like that. Wonderful. Here we go. Level 3, baby. Okay, let's get. Oh, wonderful. A wonderful dig tug. I wonder how many times I've said wonderful and delightful on this stream. Can we get a delightful count? Well, I guess I'll have to put a delightful counter. I don't know if there's such a peripheral you can get. Apparently on Streamlabs there are a bunch of pre-made assets, pre-made graphics, but I don't want to use any of those. I'm an artist. I can make my own graphics and sprites and things like that. I'm an artist. I'm a local artist. There's not much money in it, which is why I'm streaming, because you know what there is money in? Streaming. You could just sit in front of a microphone and people will give you stuff. It's crazy. Oh, look at that. The pickle? I'm gonna get this guy because if I get that guy, he's gonna run away. And I won't get the points. I won't get the combat points. Oh. I never noticed that little jingle when I got the extra life. Maybe I didn't have the sound on. What are the rocks doing down here? There's no enemies. Oh, let me ambush this guy. Let me ambush this guy. Let me get this guy tried to ambush me. I'm not gonna let that happen. I don't think so. Oh, I don't. Oh, I thought he almost had me there. Oh, let's get this fellow here. He's gonna come all the way up here. How was your day, Chad? How was everyone's day? It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We could have everybody's done with their jobs, their silly little jobs. They could have a nice Saturday where they eat ice cream, they play a board game, they go back to sleep. Get wild. Get real wild. I had pizza today, so today's a good day. I had Popeyes too. I love Popeyes. I just started going last year. I don't know why, but you know, whenever I went by the Popeyes, I would just go to the Wendy's or something like that. It's funny. There are some places, you go to these shops, you go to these restaurants, and there are all these places you pass by, and you never go into them. You never think, let's go in there, right? But life is short, so sometimes maybe if there's a shop you've never gone into, there's a restaurant you've never tried to eat, maybe try to do that. Try to do that for the new year, New year, new experiences. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but, you can live, don't take my advice, don't live by my example. How many flowers is that? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, we're getting in late game now, fellows. They're doubling up on the enemies in each little corner of the map, and each what do you call that? Each little hole, each cubby. I don't know what the technical term is. I just know that it's getting really dangerous. Oh, I thought I had that motherfucker. Oh yes, here we go. Oh, let's go, baby. Wonderful, delightful. And like a crack fiend, I just need to peek over at the chat because I'm so addicted to what you people have to say. I'll be back. I've got to do some editing. Very good. I have some editing to do later tonight too. Had chimichangas, so it was a good day. Very good, Helm. Felt like my favorite anti-hero, Deadpool. Well, that's very epic bacon Boba Fett of you, laughing Helm. Deadpool is an epic character, epic lol random unicorn. Goodly hates going outside. No, I don't. Oh, I don't hate going outside. my Christmas vacation is over. Oh well, that sucks. But you know that's the way things happen. That's oh goodness. Oh God, you guys almost you didn't see that. You didn't see the Discord. You you didn't see me switch over to this is the danger. Oh wait a minute. This is sort of the danger of streaming just with your screen out like this is that you could show something bad or incriminating. Not even incriminating, you just give away information that you don't want people to know, like your bank account number or your social security number, you know, or a list of all your deepest, darkest fears. Oh, I knew I was going to get fried when they all ran up to me, dogpiled me like that. Oh, and I didn't get to. Well, I get to give my name again, but I guess it's a hollow victory. Ass. Ass. Very good. Ass right next to cock. Number 12. Cock. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a good round. I can feel it. All right, now hopefully this fellow stops and breathes. Oh, I didn't get him. I didn't get him. Oh. Oh, that's horseshit. He magnetized himself. I thought I had a little bit of room between them. No, I didn't. I might as well kill myself right now in Dig Dug. I'm going to take a big noose and hang myself in Dig Dug. Let's take another look at the chat. It's spooky time. No, relative, it's not spooky time. Spooky time is in October. It's January. The only spooky thing about this time of year is, you know, all the things you have to think about. Oh, fuck, I don't even know. The only spooky thing about this time of year is thinking about all the time you've wasted, you know, and all the things you didn't accomplish, and all the things that you're going to try to accomplish this year, but you might not, you know, because New Year's resolutions, uh, nobody accomplishes those. Well, that's not true. That's not necessarily true. I've got a lot of resolutions for this year that I'm going to try and accomplish, and I think I'm going to be successful. I keep telling people I think 2024 is going to be the year of goodly draws. It's going to be the year of goodly. And I can tell by how well the stream is going, how many people tuned in to see all the wonderful, generous people who donated money. That's crazy. You know, thank you guys so much for donating me a couple bucks. That's amazing. I am genuinely grateful for that sort of thing. All right, here we go. All right. I might just spend that on a capture card, to be honest. You know, use it for the next stream if ever I plan to do one. I'm gonna have guests on eventually. I'm gonna have co-commentators, but this first stream, maybe the second stream I'll do solo too, because you know the start of it wasn't exactly buttery smooth. There were a lot of technical difficulties, but you know, uh, later on I'm gonna have guests, and I might eventually stream Pikmin, but I don't know. It's funny, like this little joke where I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna stream a plant-based game," and then people think it's Pikmin, and then I do. I've told so many fucking people in my Discord and other I've already like spoiled the joke for pretty much everybody who's here, but I still went through it anyway. With it, I feel like I'm not pronouncing it. I went through with just saying one word at once. No, no, no. That's not how you speak. You don't. That's not how you speak correctly. You've got to enunciate every word. Enunciate every single word. And then you go up with your voice. You go down with your voice. You go up and you go down. And you go up and you go down. That is how you speak properly. I like pretending I'm an annoyed radio host from the 1940s. It's a fun thing to try and do. There was this one old interview where it was like this no nonsense 1940s guy, and he was interviewing what was his name? He's a very famous fucking painter. Dali. What's Dali's first name? It's like Salvador. So he was there was this like no nonsense 1940s dude, and he was like interviewing Dali, but he was like having none of Dali shit. It felt like he was interrogating him. He was like, and now what's all this ridiculous nonsense with all these painted clocks? You say you want to be an artist and you also want to be a clown. You can't be both. You've got to be one. Now we're going to take a break and we're going to advertise these cigarettes, cigarillos. It was a pretty crazy interview. At one point, I think he also interviewed other people. I don't know who else he interviewed. Dali handled it very well. I don't even think he was being that critical of the dude. He just kind of had that like, oh, and what is this, and what is that kind of cadence to him. But I think all interviewers kind of sounded like that back then, so it was just kind of, I guess, I don't know what it was. I don't know what I'm even trying to say. I don't know how to finish that sentence. But it sure was something. Ding 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 ding. Oh no, it's the Let's Player's curse. I'm humming along to the tune. If Retsupre was still around, it's still relevant. Slow Beef and but that other guy, they would lambast me. What was his name? Diabetes. He actually had diabetes. Did you know? No, it was Beatus. It was old Beatus, and he had his own Let's Play channel. He called it the Beatus Beat. For those of you too young to remember Retsupre, it was an old channel where if you were a Let's Player and you made a bad Let's Play, well, these guys would riff on you, and they wouldn't be too kind if you fucked something up or weren't funny or had a bad speech impediment. I like stuff like that. It's harder to do stuff like that nowadays. You'll get accused of bullying and that, which technically is true, but that kind of stuff, that's just funny. That's just entertainment. I do think those people kind of went too hard on certain people. Like you could tell with Slow Beef. Um, Slow Beef. It's funny because Slow Beef actually did like invent the Let's Play as we know it now. I mean, I say Let's Play as if anybody does a fucking Let's Play in modern day, but he invented that format of like before what he did. All Let's Plays were just written. You wrote about what happened in the game, and he was like, "Here, I can just show you." And then I think that's why he created Red Supre, because he saw a bunch of Let's Players doing it wrong, and he was from Something Awful, that wonderful site. So he was kind of an elitist. I think everybody from Something Awful is sort of elitist. I don't like something. I like some of the things that Something Awful created. I don't like the general. I've never been on there either, but I've heard things about it. And I know you have to like pay. You've got to pay like a few dollars a month to get on to be on a forum. That's bullshit. That's worse than Discord. That's worse than fucking Nitro. Well, I failed. Let's take a look at what the chat's saying. The year of more Onion Punch pages. Hopefully, I have to get on that shit. I kept telling I keep telling myself I'm gonna write that shit down. I'm gonna write that shit down. And it is very encouraging that I get people in the Discord saying, "Hey, Goodly, what the fuck is gonna happen with Onion Punch?" Like people are genuinely curious as to what's gonna happen. I feel like Onion Punch is way too big a story. I made it way too big in my head, and now I need to like either I'm gonna spend years and years and years of my life writing that shit, or I have to condense it down. Um, Up down up down up down. All right, let's try it again. Dink dink dong ding ding dong ding 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 ding. Oh, here we go. Dink dink dong ding ding dong ding ding ding. Oh no, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Oh, that's not. This is what the people came to see. Me humming an amateur tune. I'm not a singer. Oh no, I'm gonna lose a life. Oh, that was. I didn't want to lose a life so early on in the game. These games are pretty addictive because it's one of those games where you're like, okay, one more round, and then that's it. And then one more round turns into five more rounds, and then it's 3 o'clock at night. You're up in a cold sweat playing Dig Dug. You know, when you were supposed to be looking for a job or whatever fucking stupid shit you were doing. Whatever stupid shit you were up to. Dink, 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 dunk. Oh, I don't want that to happen. I'm trying to think of. I'm sorry if I'm not saying anything. I'm so engrossed in this game. Oh, that didn't kill him. I might have run out of things to say almost. There we go. I wonder if again, going back to the channel Magic Mush, I wonder if Magic Mush is going to ever cover the Red Spray guys and the rise and fall, what happened to them, why they stopped making the content they did. The thing is, I do think Slow Beef. It was slow, yeah. Diabetes, Beatus, seemed pretty calm and funny. There were times when Slow Beef was genuinely upset at the Let's Player playing badly, which I didn't really care for that. I was kind of uncomfortable watching that. I came to see people goof on amateur Let's Players. I didn't come to see some guy be like, you've disrupted you've violated the sanctity of the Let's Play. Which I get why he kind of feels like that because again he invented the modern Let's Play, and he was a mod. He was like a mod on something awful. So that already makes you kind of an authoritarian. This is the thing is I want to dunk on him and be like, oh, he was a mod, so that's why he's such a fucking asshole. But I'm a fucking server owner now of my own Discord, so I can't people who throw stones in glass houses. I used to be the guy who was like, I want to let people say whatever they want on the internet. Now I'm the guy who's like, hey, you can't say that on the internet. That's gonna look bad on that's gonna make me look bad by proxy. All right, let's take a look at the chat again. Let's take a look at that big wonderful chat. Ooh, okay, here we go. Top chat. What's the live chat saying? Fan funding. What's the fan funding close? What's the fan funding here? Oh, this is where all the wonderful the super chats are. Oh, look at all those. That's again. Thank you guys so much. Anyone who even thought to donate. That's amazing. Let me see. What should I shouldn't be counting. That's greedy to count in the middle of a stream. That's not something to do. Oh, my greed got the better of me, and I lost a life. I lost a life. Let that be a lesson to you. if you are enveloped in your greed, then that means you're not living the life that you're supposed to. You're not living your life to the fullest. It's like a Christmas Carol. It's like a Scrooge story. It's like the movie Scrooged, which was based off Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. If any of you have not seen the movie Scrooged with Bill Murray, I would encourage you. Not now because it's a little too late because it's after Christmas, but next Christmas, take a look at the wonderful movie Scrooged, and you are going to be laughing, you're going to be crying, you're going to be on the edge of your seat. It's one of the greatest '80s films, one of the greatest '80s adaptations of a Charles Dickens novel you've ever seen. Funny thing about A Christmas Carol, people don't ever talk about how funny that book is. It's a very old book, but it's very witty. The character of Scrooge, he's very sharp. Well, I mean, I guess they do call him sharp. They call him sharp as a flint. But like, he's a funny dude, you know. He's just using he's clever, but he's using his cleverness to be a dick, and that's kind of the whole point of the book. Is hey, you can still be yourself. You can still be clever and all that, but don't be so clever. Don't use your cleverness to justify the you know treating people like shit. Don't use your cleverness to justify your misdeeds. You know, why not play pranks on people, but play pranks as you're giving them money? So that makes it okay. You know, you're giving them charitable donations. I don't know if that's exactly the moral that I should be taking away from that timeless classic, but that's the moral I got nonetheless. Nonetheless, I feel like my nose is all stuffed up. I sound like a guy whose nose is all stuffed up. That can't do. That won't do. So things always go better in your head than when they actually happen. Not that I think this stream went particularly terrible. I think it went pretty good for a first time. All the other times I've streamed, I've been on somebody else's stream. Now it's kind of fun to take the reins. I wish I didn't have. I wish my stream setup was a little different because I love the format of like here's the little area, the office, and the character that's rotating through their little PNG positions. It's a great format. I kind of feel guilty though because I feel like everybody in this community kind of does that. We all know why they have that format. There's a certain man, a man on the internet that does that kind of thing. That it's a great format. It's just I don't know. I don't want to feel like a copy. I don't want to feel like I'm copying somebody. And that guy's already copying people. He goes on about how he copies people. He copies Howard Stern and Jim and Based Shaman or whatever his name is. But this is different. This is a different. You're listening to a different angry redhead ramble on about nothing. Let's look at the chat again. I wonder if they're saying something. Oh man, we're getting. This is the thing. I like stop paying attention. I feel like when I stop paying attention, I'm actually doing better. I'm like in the zone. Oh god. Oh fuck me. Like when I lose consciousness, I go into a lucid state and I become a dig dug expert. What funny name can I do that I haven't done yet? Oh fuck. I did AA. See what the chat is saying. Let's look at the chat. Yes. Why did they stop? Normalize watching Christmas movies. To be honest, I've been watching a lot of Christmas shit. Even after it's Christmas. I haven't been watching movies. I've just been listening to a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas. Not even the songs, just the part where Jack is delivering all those presents and he's flying in his big sleigh with all the skeleton rain. He's so happy. He's so happy in that scene. He's laughing and clapping and having a good time. I wish I was as manically happy as that character was at that moment. And we all know that things don't turn out well for Mr. Jack Skellington, but at that moment he was at his happiest. Having a character switch poses on a stream is something that procedure. Well, what's another person who has that format? You know what's funny? I always whenever I saw the Rogue Internet Man shit, I was always reminded because there are a lot of people that kind of mimic that format. They have the oh jeez, I just did it again. They have the format of like we're in this is a studio. Oh fuck, I did it again. They have that like oh this is a studio. I'm in a studio. I'm a professional, and I'm like a big I'm an attractive anime character. I try not to do that. I try to be a little bit more honest with myself. That's why I choose the basement. But whenever I see that kind of format, I think of Stuart K. Riley back in the day. He had this segment on his channel. Not this. This was this was his entire channel. Uh, it was called YouTube Poop News, and he was in a little fake news studio, and he gave like news about the goings on of the YouTube poop community. Because believe it or not, YouTube poops they had a whole community. I think they still do have a community. And he would have his character. He's like a furry, so he has and he has like a cowboy wolf because he's a very like Texan. He's got a southern voice. It's me, Stuart K. Riley. He kind of sounds like that ghost radio, the true capitalist radio guy, when he talks about YouTube poop. And there were all these YouTube poop characters that were just sitting still in the studio. I used to think because he was reading the news, I used to think he was the Mario character because he had a little Mario character. It was a PNG from the Hotel Mario game where he was reading the note. Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings have sent Peach to the hotel. But apparently that wasn't like I thought that was the avatar. I thought that was his avatar, but it wasn't. It was the little furry guy with the cowboy hat. I didn't even know that was an original character because I was so like my brain was. That's what happens is sometimes when you have a podcast and you don't like say which character is which. None of them are moving, none of them are doing anything. You're just kind of like, okay, well, I think that guy is this guy is that guy, and then you learn, oh no, it's not. I think a similar thing happened with the Let Me Tell You About podcast, where there there are these two characters. There's one character that looks like a skinhead, and there's a fat guy, and one of them is named Tad, and one of them is named Alex. And I think a lot of people, whenever they hear Alex's voice, they assume it's Tad. When they hear Tad's voice, they assume it's Alex. And I forget which one is which as of this very moment. Very interesting. Sometimes you need indicators, to tell your audience who's talking, who is this person, what do they look like, what is the fantasy of what they look like. I'm gonna get that pickle. I'm gonna tickle that pickle. What the? All right. Well, at least I got an extra life. I've got 11 notifications, 11 full notifications on my big Discord. I can't believe it. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, ding, ding, ding. I hope there isn't something urgent going on. There's something horrible. Somebody is getting doxxed and they need my attention right away. I hope that's not going on. But I wouldn't know because I'm streaming. Goodly, they're leaking your DMs. They're leaking your DMs. They've got your social security number. You're streaming. Your full name is on screen right now and you don't even realize it. Mr. Goodly Draws. Mr. Cornelius Cobbs. Oh no! I knew he was going to get me with that big fire breath, that firebrand of his. Let's take a look at the chat again. Oh, look at that big fat. Max Gilardi? Are you talking about Max G, old hot diggity demon? He did that first? I didn't know that. I guess I haven't really seen that before. I guess that is good. Well, the thing is, I do say it as if, oh, this is this guy's signature thing. It like the first thing I found when I downloaded Streamlabs was they had an option to have an image that rotates. So it is handy. I wish there was a device. I don't even know if I want my character to be fully animated, but I wish there was a way that I could have like instead of the slow fade out as it rotates, it had the like bounce, the like stretch, the squash and stretch that I do in my own videos. That would make it more interesting. That would make me stand out a little bit more. Is if I was constantly bouncing between those poses. But I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to do things like that. Hopefully, I get another life so that I can continue this wonderful winning streak. Oh, I'm a little high. My tongue's feeling like a horseshoe rasp. Time to drink a big gulp of water. Nice water. Did you hear that? Did you hear that nice water ASMR? Now I'm hyped. Oh, I was too busy hydrating. I thought to myself, now I'm hydrated. I can win the game. No, you can't win the game of life. Oh, and I lost. Goodness gracious, it's getting close to 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna stop yet. Oh, what another high. The high score, it feels hollow because I didn't get to level 10 yet. What is this here? All right. I'm not even gonna drop the rock. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of seeing level 1 over again. Oh, I haven't been saying anything. I haven't even been saying anything for the past. How long has it been? How long? 12 notifications. 12 notifications I see above my head as I look at the different tabs. I hate how this. I like this projector format. I really do, but I hate how it cuts off part of the screen. You can't really see the thing that says high score. Oh well, maybe I'll have to readjust that later. That's what happened. Oh fuck! I guess that's what happens when you have those organic sides. Is you're going to be obscuring some things. I really do like how nifty the format. It's great because I made that like background for the high of the oh geez, I'm a mush mouth right now. I made that background with a projector specifically for like the edited videos, but now I'm like, oh, I can reuse it. I can reuse it for gameplay footage. That's smart. That's the great thing about assets is you get to reuse as many as possible. I mean, it's funny because some of them you make and you only use once. Like I made a sprite of me with the see-through jacket and the axe, like from American Psycho, because I'm going to be covering that book and video soon. That book and movie. But then I'm like, I went through all the trouble to make that goodly sprite, but when the fuck am I going to use? That's only for the thumbnail. And then I made that little animation where I was a little goodly bellhop. I feel like I could reuse that at some point, but I don't know. Like, when is that ever going to come up again? The need for me to be in a bellhop outfit. I also made one of me in my underwear, like a funny little thing of me eating. You'll have to wait for that in the next video. You'll have to see. I'm really probably fucking myself by making not Pikmin content. I feel like I'm straying too far away from the formula. of the channel. Because I'll see other Pikmin channels. I'll be like, man, they got like 5,000 subscribers already. How the fuck are they doing? Oh, that's right. They're consistent. Their videos don't take 2 months to make and aren't an hour long. And also, they're not just stopping to make random other videos that have nothing to do with it. But that's sour grapes. That's uh, I shouldn't be envious of what other people have. I should look at what I do have and be grateful. And I am, pretty proud of the channel so far. I didn't even know, like, I had no idea I was gonna make over a thousand subs. It's funny. I used to make a lot of videos, like back in, 5 years ago. I made videos, and then I stopped. I got lazy, and they were good videos, but they didn't get a lot of views. But then I went back, and now a bunch of people are watching them, and I do owe that. I owe some of that to the Pikmin community. I owe a lot of it to the other parts of the community, and I don't always speak very kindly of the locale part of the community that I frequent, but I really do. A lot of you guys are really cool. I like a lot of you. Oh man, there's so many dragon. Oh, now we're in the end game because all of the all of the dirt changed color. I don't know where we're sifting around through, where we're digging around through. Is this like concrete or something? Is this like moldy dirt full of dead bodies? No, I sound like I'm writing a creepypasta. I'm writing a Dig Dug creepypasta, where instead the titular Dig Dug. I don't know what this guy's name is actually. Oh, excuse me. I drank all that water and I'm still coughing. Oh goodness. DigDug.exe. DigDug is you're digging through a graveyard. You're digging through all the gory, bloody corpses, and instead of pukas, they're floating eyeballs that you have to kill. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh. We got to 10 though. We did get to level 10, and you got to see the red flower, the big red flower. You know what? I feel good about myself. You know what I'm gonna write? P. I I think you guys might know where this is going. P U S Puss for Puss in Boots. A great character from Shrek and also from literature. Actually, before I begin, let's look at the chat again. This isn't Pikmin. No, it isn't Joey T. Raccoon. It isn't. I pulled the wool over your eyes. I made it seem like I was gonna play a Pikmin game, but I'm not. The thing is, if I ever do stream again, I'm gonna stream Pikmin eventually, but I feel like there are so many weird, like old games. You don't see people streaming like old retro video games. I mean, no, that's not true. You do, but like when people stream, it's like Mario World or something. It's like 16-bit. It's like Super Nintendo. You don't see people just straight up streaming arcade games. You don't see people streaming Pac-Man or Pong. I think that's funny. I think that's a very funny idea to just play games that are so simple. Stream shit like that. Because are there people that play games that are that old? Like people that play old Atari games? I don't think there are. And then there are some like on these websites. This website has a bunch of ROM hacks. It's got like Mario 64 ROM hacks on it. It's got There's a version of Pac-Man where you're a little caterpillar and you're running around from spiders. I was playing that earlier. That was interesting. Playing Pac-Man, listening to "The Highwayman" by The Highwaymen. Isn't that funny? That song. It's the name of the band is also the name of the song. You know, it's a very who's on first type situation. You know. We're playing the Highwaymen. What band plays the Highwaymen? Oh, the Highwaymen. Yeah, exactly. What band plays it? I don't believe in reincarnation is the thing. And I think that song talks about reincarnation as if these characters keep coming back. And I'm kind of like that's I'm crying as I'm listening to this song because it's a beautiful song. But in the back of my head, I'm like, nobody comes back. You don't get another trip around. You get one trip. But it's still a very beautiful song. And of course, I'm imagining my characters, doing various things because I've got, and I'm not being crude about this. I do have autism, and part of autism, I think, is that you imagine characters. You imagine music videos in your head as you're listening to songs. I think that's why I have the tastes that I have, where songs need to be very musical. They need to. Well, I mean, that's kind of an oxymoron. A song needs to be musical. A song needs to be a fucking cartoon needs to be animated. But you know what I mean? Like they need to invoke a feeling. They need to invoke a certain scene. I'm gonna just turn away from the micro. Oh, I hawked a big loogie. You didn't hear that though, because I turned away from the microphone. Oh God. Oh goodness gracious. I'm not very good at this game. I don't know if I told you. I should at this point. I've been streaming for 2 hours. A good almost 3 hours. Well, yeah, 3 hours. I'm still, starting at the very place I began. Well, that's another fucking. Yeah. I don't think oxymoron is the right. What is that? Like it's a redundant statement. I started at the place I began. Really. Good job. Goodly draws. Goodly draws more like goodly moron. Goodly Nimrod. And I'm not talking about the hunter. I'm not talking about the famous Greek hunter. I'm talking about the saying that was popularized by Bugs Bunny that means idiot, incompetent fool. Oh, ambushed again. It's like 10 minutes before it turns 10 o'clock, but I'm going to go another round. Why not? Actually, no, I'm going to see if the chat has anything interesting to say. They can save me from my loneliness. Let's take a look. This is, oh, let's see here. The curse of ADHD. No, I don't think I even have ADHD. Do you have ADHD? You should write a dig the creepypasta. Only old people remember those games. Well, that's true, but there are old people that are dumb enough to waste their time, watching streams. There are people that'll just put them on in the background and not give a shit. There are going to be people in their 40s, doing their Twitch streams, doing their Let's Plays. I keep saying Let's Plays. Depression, you would definitely know this because you're as old as me, but you're more, I guess, in the know about like what's hip and what's not, what's in with the kids, what's corral with the kids. Do people do Let's Plays anymore, or do they just call them streams? Do they even call them Let's Plays anymore? Do I sound like an old man? Do I sound like an uncool internet kiddo when I'm talking about Let's Plays? Oh, when he got out of the way. Oh, that little critter got out of the way before I could smash him. Before I could kill him. What did you say? Pete's Clubhouse? Pete's Club? What is Pete's Clubhouse? Why are you saying that? The present Pete's Clubhouse. Is that what they're saying instead of Let's Play? Welcome to my Pete's... Hey, Pete's Clubhouse fans. Welcome to my Pete's Clubhouse of Dig Dug. Welcome to my Pete's Clubhouse of the hit game Hatred. Welcome to Sad Satan, my Pete's. Welcome to the Pete's Clubhouse of Sad Satan. Don't worry, there's nothing bad in this game. I scrubbed it. Scrubbed it clean. Pete's Clubhouse. You know, I'm gonna stop playing this game just because you said that. I'm gonna stop playing the game and look. Oh, no, I'm not going to because I'm doing so good. Let's play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Number 35 does not catch the eye of an ADHD having TikTok consumer zoomer. Pete's Clubhouse, Pete's Clubhouse, Pete's Clubhouse, Pete's Club. What is Pete's Clubhouse? Tell me what it is. You fucking fool. Is it a game? Is it a game that you used to play in your youth? Is it Pete the character, Pete the cat of Mickey Mouse fame? Pete the cat from the hit copyright infringed, copyright free public domain short Mickey Mouse and the Steamboat Willie? Is that Pete? The big scary cat that bites into a big star from the Hollywood Block of Fame and then spits it out at a bell and then gets some on his face? That Pete the cat? You know what's bullshit is the Mickey Mouse, like Steamboat Willie is copyrighted. No, it's in public domain now. So you think you can just like re-upload the video. But people are getting copyright stricken for like they're getting copyright claimed because they played the music. So the music in Steamboat Willie, which all fucking public domain songs, by the way, they're all like sailor songs. The famous Pete, the that's called the that's a public domain song called Steamboat Bill. It's about a steamboat like crashing. Apparently, it's a very dark song, but you can get copyright claim for the fucking the whistle or whatever. It's bullshit. And I remember seeing a thread on Twitter where because people keep saying, oh, you know, you can make a Mickey Mouse. You can make a copyright-free Mickey Mouse, but you can only make him with the Steamboat Willie hat on. You can only make him black and white. Apparently, that's bullshit. You can make like a Mickey Mouse that's got the red shirt, and the yellow shoes. You just have to make sure he doesn't look like the modern Mickey Mouse. He has to look like the rubber hose Mickey. And you also can't use anything. Like you've got to use only shit from the Steamboat Willie. If he's pulling out the hat from Fantasia, you're getting your ass ganked. You're getting got. If you have him palling around with Donald and Goofy, I don't think Donald and Goofy are copyrighted yet. I mean, I don't think they're public domain yet. Jesus. Oh look, I've gone farther than I ever have before. Look at this. I'm going to kill so many of these critters. Oh god. Oh! So close and yet so far. Oh! That's... I was trying to get him. I was trying to get at him. Jeez. His fire has such a long reach. I lost all my fucking life. I had like 2 whole lives left. Hopefully I've been such a good boy, the game will grant me a second life. Let me take a look at the chat here. Goodly mental break. I don't think so. I don't. It's probably still in YouTube's system for things to get flagged. Yeah, that's probably true. You should consult a copyright lawyer about using Steamboat. Well, instead of consulting a copyright lawyer, I opened up a Twitter thread by some guy I don't know, and he said that because the poster for Steamboat Willie had red pants and yellow shoes, that it was okay. And then he didn't need to have the conductor hat because in the short he loses the conductor hat pretty. People also forget about the Plain Crazy short is also like public domain now too. I think the song the audio of that is definitely not in the public domain, but the cartoon and that Mickey Mouse he doesn't have the hat. Granted, he doesn't have the shoes or the gloves either, but he's like got I don't people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but I do. I always know what I'm talking about. Oh, horse pucky. All right, I'm not even. What can I? I'm gonna do C L T for Clint. Wonderful. Oh boy. Dig that. Oh, you can heart these or something. Oh, I don't know if it's getting pretty late. Let me take a look. Take one last look at the chat. Nothing new. Nothing new. All right. Uh, well, it's been it's certainly been a night. Thanks everybody for coming out here and listening to me ramble and play this game and do this silly joke where I play Dig Dug. I really do appreciate everybody coming out here. Um, I don't know if I'm repeating myself. Thank you so much to the people who fucking donated money. I'm gonna read all your names out. I read all the super chats. I'm gonna read them out again. Um, I don't know if any of you are still here. Milf Slayer, Bodacious, V Mervilles. Um, I still can't pronounce the name. Shannick02, Spaz is Feed and Seed, Kuko, Chad, Venom Snake. You guys are all the goats. You're all great. You're all amazing. I love you. And that's not even for most of you. That's not even a parasocial thing because we do talk very often. Um, I'm not really sure how to like save the VOD, so I don't know. I want to end the stream, but I also want to make sure this thing gets archived. So I don't know if what I would have to do in order to do that. Stream. Oh, what's this here? You're just seeing a blank screen. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys are just seeing a blank screen. I guess it's better than anything. Oh, I'll put the please stand by. No, please stand by. Well, actually, no. This isn't stand by because it's fucking. I don't know. I'll see you. I'll see you. I'm gonna see if I can get this working. Capture a replay.
Hi, I'm Trevor from the Streamlabs team.
Oh, hello,
In this
Trevor.
video, I'm here to tell you about the Streamlabs Desktop Highlighter.
Oh, I
The
love
Highlighter
that.
is a simple video editor built directly into Streamlabs Desktop
Oh,
and
great.
closely integrated with the replay buffer.
Oh,
Let's have a look.
thanks.
If you check out the new Highlighter tab before going live, you'll be met with a simple tutorial explaining what Highlighter is and
Wow.
how it works. The Configure button will enable replay buffer and set it to start when you start streaming. You
Wow.
can adjust the duration of clips as well as set a hotkey to save them.
Oh.
Once it's all set up, just go live and don't forget to use that hotkey to save your most clip.
Oh, add clip. Highlighter. Drag and drop recording. Preview. Export. But I should have stopped. I should have kept okay.
Preview of your video to see how it's looking. Once everything is perfect, click the Export button to give your file a name, choose where to save it, as well as tweak a few qualities around, start working moments on stream. Okay, you've just finished an full replay buffer and set it to start when you start streaming. You can adjust the duration of clips.
Oh wait, no. Export video. My video. Video name. Goodly's first stream. Browse. At least for stuff. I wonder where I'm gonna save that shit. I'm gonna want to save that in the archives, baby. Save 780, 180, 30 FPS, 60 FPS, faster export, balanced export, export. I wonder if I could. All right, export. I don't know if I record. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save this one, to be honest. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hold on. I got 5 whole viewers. Okay. Let me see if I can do anything. Okay. App Store highlighter recordings. Maybe I should have recorded. I think I should have like recorded it as I did it, but I don't know. I'm gonna end stream, and that'll be more fucking up. It might be a little bit fucking special if you saw this. Jeez. I'm gonna watch the tutorial again. People are gonna be real confused if they're just listening to me watch the tutorial.
And don't forget to use that hotkey to save your most clip-worthy moments on stream. Okay, you've just finished an awesome stream with a bunch of hype moments. Click the highlighter tab to be brought to this screen where all of your clips will be ready for you to start working with. From here, you can add more clips, such as an intro and outro video. You can trim clips to get rid of any unnecessary footage. You clips such as an intro and outro for you to start working. Tab to be brought to this screen where all of your clips will be ready for you to start working with. From here, you can add more clips such as an intro and outro video. You can trim clips to get rid of any unnecessary footage.
Yeah, unnecessary. Yeah, get rid of that.
Hide or remove.
Get rid of you saying the gamer word. Get rid of you saying those nasty slurs.
You can
It's like
also
it never happened.
drag clips around to change what order they'll be in the final video. Here on the right, you'll see a list of transition types that we've provided. The transition you choose will play between each of your clips, or you can pick random to have a variety of transitions throughout your video. You can also
You're just in time, bud. I'm literally learning how to like.
And at any time while editing, click the preview button.
Bud, do you know how to fucking what is it? Archive the stream because I think I was supposed to be recording it simultaneously and I wasn't.
Quick low-res preview
So
of your video to see how it's looking. Once everything is perfect, click the export button to give your file a name, choose where to save it, as well as tweak a few quality options. After the export is finished, you'll also have the option to upload your video directly to
whatever.
YouTube. If you don't already have a YouTube account linked to your Streamlabs account,
Fuck this.
you'll be prompted to do so here. Give your video a title.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Recordings. I don't have any fucking recordings. Goodly lost. Goodly lost me. Yeah. You could hear Dan this whole. Dan wasn't here. Well, you could hear the proverbial Dan just getting pissed at me that I don't know how to fucking. Jeez. Oh, there's like 4 people. Jesus. I think this might have to be lost media. I'm sorry, man. I'm clicking now. I'm clicking all the fucking. Man, I really hope you guys didn't see anything you weren't supposed to. Goodly lost media.